Welcome back to the channel. We're doing something really exciting. Maybe you can see by my top, but we're going on a little trip to Adidas headquarters in Germany. Come with me as I am just heading to the mall now, as I need to get my kit ready for this absolutely special trip. This trip will have a few different things involved in it. One of the things we'll be doing will be going across to give a panel talk to talk about, well, in general, I believe we'll get a reflection on this, as hopefully get a bit of video of it later on, but talk about running communities in Dubai. So it will be really special to talk about this, and then obviously go to the headquarters of one of the biggest running companies in the world. There's also a little race, Adidas Road to Records. If you're familiar with races around the world, maybe you're familiar with this event, but come with me as we check out the Adidas HQ campus and all things around in Germany. So here we go, it's Thursday morning and we're off to the races. Look at all this goodies. Road to Records, here we go, how exciting. Very nice. Down into Nuremberg, excuse the McDonald's signs, but just doing some classic German stuff. So had a couple of currywurst, but to be honest I was so hungry after my run, I was too hungry to wait. So I just did that and then off to get a pretzel. This is what it's all about. Other German things include, which it seems during the day, is just to walk around drinking cans of lager at the train station. So not too dissimilar to Scotland, which you love to see. So just did a video there on my Instagram just talking about how it's actually exactly 1 year ago now that I started the company Broad Run Coaching LLC in Dubai. Just massive thank you to everyone who has helped, bought a program, liked a video, shared a video, or sent someone my way for running coaching. Obviously what was originally just a bit of a pipe dream, something to do, something I was doing alongside my full-time regular job, has now turned into something amazing, and just absolutely grateful every day for it. So I appreciate everyone even watching this video. You know, thank you very much. You've probably helped me along in some way or another. And as I mentioned in my post, I'm now here in Germany with probably the biggest running brand in the world at the minute. Just going to give a talk about running community, run coaching. I guess I'm going to find out a bit more tomorrow what it's actually about. Yeah, just massive thank you to everyone who supported. It's just been really good. Like you just seen in my video there, I've just been doing some of the most German things possible. So I have been eating some currywurst and I ate the world's saltiest bagel, which was really nice, and seen all the rest of the Road to Runner guys come back from their run, which I guess they'll all be going to the dinner tonight. So just a real good buzz around the place. Obviously lots of runners, and yeah, just really excited to see what's to come tomorrow. Hopefully get out tomorrow morning and go and do the same route that I just did there, maybe even get a little bit longer because Comrades is still looming in the distance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous for Prague next week, so waiting and excited to see what's in store for that. Absolutely sick Adidas Dubai t-shirt. I know for a fact you can't see that. So class. Not sure what the general population are going to think of this combination here. Shoes and jeans combination. I am not sure. Adidas Evo SL, probably approved for everything else, but with baggy cuff jeans, I'm not so certain. But that's what I get for packing my own bag. Sadly, Sophie didn't pack my bag for this, which she shouldn't do because I'm a grown man, but I've packed the worst suitcase of clothes you have ever seen. But we move.
it will be buzzing tomorrow.
It's going to be buzzing tomorrow. But for those of you that...
Growing up, he played soccer, he played tennis, track and field, ice hockey, pretty much everything, you name it. And what he noticed very early on is the same shoes he wore to school, he then 2 hours later also wore to soccer practice. And what his initial idea was, why not optimize it? It would pretty much give everybody a big advantage in their sport. So at the crazy age of 14, 15, when he finished school, he went up to his parents, said, I want to become a shoemaker. His dad already was a shoemaker, so you would think he would support it. Following his father's footsteps, pretty much every parent's dream. But they said, no, we don't want that, because Germany was in the middle of World War I, and what they said is Germany doesn't need shoes at the moment, they need something to eat, why not become a baker? So that's what they did, and that's what he did at first. He started a baker apprenticeship and finished that, worked as a baker for a couple of years. The shoes were always in the back of his head. That was really his passion, that's what he wanted to do. And then in 1923, he started his first shoe business in his mom's washroom, like every great story. He brought his brother into his business very early on, his brother Rudolf. Their company actually went great. So back in the day, their company was called in Germany.
Running catches on, it really catches on. Once the little bit is there, it just grows and grows and grows.
So we're down in the coffee shop for Adidas Road to Records Day 2. Just getting myself a little coffee before I head out for a walk and gonna give myself a little debrief of yesterday. So we'll head over to where the castle is, head out for a little morning walk just to get the legs moving. So yesterday was a crazy day, obviously at the headquarters of the biggest running company in the world. We're in Nuremberg at the moment, but in Herzog. Don't ask me to pronounce the full name, in Germany. It was really good fun. The reason that they have brought me over, along with 3 other people, was we are leaders of running communities around the world. We are on the ground, as they said, leading people for runs, and they just want to sort of see how they can engage with the local communities, just obviously without trying to sort of be unauthentic. Well, I mean, they didn't say that, but I mean, guess that's what they're sort of looking for. The more is just to ask questions about what's happening really, which is, you know, pretty nice to hear that they want to know sort of how they can best help the communities without sort of coming across like a big brand just throwing money in trainers and t-shirts that are just going to end up in, you know, waste baskets and landfills somewhere. So nice to obviously hear of that. And then obviously the other reason is just to obviously show us around the campus. Most of us of who were there had been supported by Adidas in some capacity in our running lives, so it was just to sort of them to show us what their place was like, and it was really interesting. Adidas Road to Records, they have it every year and host it at their campus, where they bring the best runners that they have available and they bring them down to try and break the world records for the mile, the 5k and the 10k. So some of the runners that we've got running tomorrow. They're running currently on the world stage, the best mile times, the best 5k times. We even had the 10k female record holder yesterday on the panel talk, which you would have seen in the video before. So crazy the level of these people who are coming, and even the guys who are on this panel with me, they are 15-16 minute 5k guys. One of them's a professional triathlete from Mexico, and he is, you know, trying to do sub 15 tomorrow. So I mean, we're just not obviously on the same level, but we are running communities and we are doing different things. Another guy, Jerry, is running Goldfinger Track Club in New York City, Brooklyn. So obviously crazy to listen to some guy who lives and works and runs something in Brooklyn, New York, which is just, you know, to me it's just a different world in there. We had Brian, who is running a running community out of Los Angeles, California, and he's sort of running lots of different events, does lots of different trail stuff, and, you know, has his own merchandising, has his own branding stuff, and a real cool creative guy. And then we had Diego, a guy from Medellin, Colombia, another native Spanish speaker, and yeah, it was really interesting. He's running the biggest running group in Medellin, a really funny guy. Had good crack with him, and he's off tomorrow to run the London Marathon. So I mean, by the time you watch this video, he will have already been there and probably smashed it out. Lots of interesting characters. Definitely could see myself working in a place like that at some point if the job offer was ever made. It's just absolutely crazy campus with just like absolutely everything you could possibly want on it. So the employees are allowed to take as many breaks as they want throughout the day just to go and play sport, providing it doesn't clash with their work. They can turn up early on campus. There's a gym, there's a swimming pool, performance center, a running track right around the outskirts of the place, which we're going to see today on the 5k. It's going to be a looped circuit, so that'll be really exciting to go and see that. We did the shakeout run round yesterday as well, so there's a 400 meter oval running track too. Obviously that's really interesting. They have tennis courts, they have paddle courts, and basically everything in between. Football, five-a-side football, soccer. If you're an employee there, then you can take advantage and use these things, which I think is obviously really cool that they put that on, and obviously one of the first places to realise about the whole work-life balance thing. So the guys said it's really important for them when they come into work, they can come in early, get their workout done, and then head off having done everything they need to do. By the time they get home, they've already had their food and they've already had their exercise. It just, you know, they can spend time with their family. Most of the people, they're saying that they only work 2 days a week from the office, so obviously that's quite important for people to be able to do that. And I believe most of the people here stay actually in Nuremberg and travel 20 minutes up to the office. They're also saying that quite a lot of people also can run from here. I mean, every single person that we spoke to in there was a runner in some capacity, whether they're elite or not, you know. These people are doing a lot of miles and getting them in, so it's about a 20k run from here up to the main headquarters. So, you know, once or twice a week these guys are lacing up their boots and heading up there. I think that's pretty awesome. I haven't figured out how I'm going to edit this yet, but hopefully you're looking over beautiful pictures of us running around the campus yesterday with the different runners, and hopefully be able to take it all in and experience a bit of it with me, because I genuinely feel pretty lucky to be able to come out and do this as part of my job. Massively grateful for everyone who's been supportive of me, especially in this trip. Thanks to Alex for putting it together. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm just walking around. You can see the old castle walls. So the place yesterday, that is actually the old World War II German military base that was then subsequently taken over by the American military post World War II, and the base was probably about the size of Melrose, the town that I grew up in terms of like how big it actually was, and then obviously how many people are actually there. There's actually more than Melrose, so it was just like completely crazy to see that number of people and that size of a campus. But I mean, I guess it is the world headquarters for one of the biggest footwear companies in the world, so pretty crazy. You can see here the old castle, the old town. So this bit that we're at runs all the way down round. They have a sort of ring road down. So originally I was planning on getting up and doing a nice run this morning, because we don't actually have to be out to the campus until I think it's maybe 8:30. It's currently 6:30, so I've been on absolute Dubai sleep schedule with about, you know, since about 2 a.m. I've been up Just been trying to force myself to go back to sleep, but I decided with this 5k, although I'm training for this comrades, I can still do my run on Sunday night. If I get back Sunday morning, I just got no excuses. I've got to go get it done. The plan will be today to go and deliver a decent 5k attempt. We've been given all the tools. I've probably got about $3,000 worth of race gear given to me, so I've got absolutely no excuses. They've even given us Morton bicarb. For those of you who don't know, this is a bicarbonate of soda lactate buffer system that all the professionals are using. That's about $60 for a packet of the Morton stuff. So not a sponsored ad or not anything. I'm just interested to try it. I mean, I guess that's why they're giving it, so that we're putting on a video, but I don't know if it'll make any difference, but definitely going to have a go of that. But hopefully at the start I'll have time to go and do a decent warm up. I want to make sure that I'm feeling all right for the race itself. Give it the beans. We obviously did the track session, which maybe I covered on one of the previous videos, where we did that in Dubai, where I was just over 19 minutes 30 for my 5k currently, which to be honest I'd expected to be a little better, but never mind. So it was about 19:30 for that, but hopefully with sort of conditions and how cool it is and stuff, I'll have a bit of a better effort today, but you never know. I'll just have to wait and see, right? This is the kind of place that if you were in Glasgow or London, you'd get murdered. The women's 10k 29:27, so she's taken 32 seconds off the women's 10k record. At the minute you can see on the big screen we have the female 5k going. The men's 10k was a national record, but still crazy races. Just like that, it's the end of the Road to Records event. So we had our 5k there. Didn't take the camera with me, as decided it was worth it to race it. So went full send myself. So hopefully you should be able to see. Managed to come away with a little 5k Strava PB, which I'm pretty happy with. To be honest, it's probably one of the easiest 5k races I've ever felt. I mean, I couldn't tell you why. Probably just having such a good time. I honestly felt like at the end I probably could have pushed even a little more, but that's for next time. Obviously shows fitness is in a good place. Right, nearly 70k for the week now, so managed to go and do a 10k after it. Obviously you can still hear the vibes jumping here. About to get a transport back to the airport, and the weekend's done, so it's been absolutely unbelievable, to be honest. Been treated first class from the moment we got here, so enjoyed every second. I hope you've enjoyed coming along a bit on the journey, and yeah, appreciate you tuning in.